Hi, welcome to Delphi. We're outside the Delphi Creativity Center here in Lansing, Michigan, and we can't seem to locate our microphone, so we apologize for that. So we're going to try to talk a little bit louder, so let us know if you can't hear us. But we're out here on a nice sunny day here in Michigan.
Humid,
a little too sunny and humid, but we're going to just walk in the store. We thought we'd give you guys a tour. We've had a few people ask us about what Delphi looked like, so we're going to give you some inside look into what goes on at Delphi.
Okay. Are we going?
Yeah, we're going in.
So this is the glass showroom.
No, the store showroom.
Oh, I mean the store showroom.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, where all the smaller product is.
Yeah, we're gonna walk, right?
Okay, go that way.
Yeah.
So pre-cuts, grinders, stained glass tools. This is over here to the left. Then, like I said, these are our fusible pre-cuts, jewelry. I mean, it's all kind of categorized, so it makes it. I think we try to make it easy
Should be a
to
little
shop.
easier to shop. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think one of the buyers told me one time that we carry like, I don't know, 30,000 different items or something. So a whole lot anyways. And our storefront we can't put everything out. But what's nice is that since the storefront's attached to the warehouse, which we're going to show you guys in a few minutes, we have access to anything you see on our website. If we have it in stock, we have access to it right here.
Right.
So,
And this is the other thing I think some people are confused about. This is it. I mean, there's only one.
yeah, just
So
one
the
Delphi.
store, the classrooms, and the warehouse and all the product are all in this one building, which does make it really nice for us.
Yes, these are nice and convenient.
Yeah.
So-
So bead aisle,
Yeah, that's London.
that's a nice aisle.
Val's favorite.
I like
Yeah.
that aisle. Then this is nice, isn't it? This is our holiday patriotic end cap. I don't know who did that, but that looks nice.
It's nice, colorful.
Yeah. And then we got the stands, and then down in here are our fusible molds.
Yeah, I know molds, for example. I mean, we have a lot of molds if you've seen our website, and so we can't really put them all out, but we try to put out more of the popular ones.
Yep, and then mosaics our supplies are right in here. You can see along the back wall all the bevel clusters. The stock bevels are right here under the windows.
Yeah, these bevel clusters here that did on the wall just came in one of the last few days. They're superior bevel clusters, so kind of a Delphi exclusive. So
We will be adding those to our website here shortly.
Awesome. Well, you guys get a first look then.
They do.
These new bevel clusters that we have. Pretty fun, made just for us. And then we're going to walk back around and show you guys a few more of this stuff. We're going to head by one of the classrooms. So here at Delphi, we have 3 classrooms. For the most part, this first one, we call it Studio One, that we do our stained glass and mosaic classes in. At the moment, the contact center is having a meeting, so we'll try not to.
So we're gonna
crash in on the
infiltrate
meeting.
the meeting. Say hi, people. We're doing our video. Yay.
These are all the nice people that handle all the orders online, right? So.
So that's what our main classroom for stained glass.
Yes.
Did you say that?
Mhm.
For mosaic stained glass, that's the one we use for that. Okay, so now we're going.
Now to the glass showroom.
Okay, but here is our seating area, which sometimes we see. I'm not sure how to say it. We see the other part of a couple, maybe the one who
Yeah.
brought the person to shop, and then the other person's not so interested. So we try to have a nice place for them to sit.
Hang out in the air conditioning here. So yeah, while they wait for their loved one to do all their shopping, I can tell you sometimes that people will be here for a little while. We do get people from all over the country, all over the world. I think Kaylee shows you real quick, but we have these maps up here, and so all these little pins actually show where people have come to visit us. So you can see in the United States, we got people from obviously all over. When there also shows a world map, and we do get customers coming and visiting us from all over the world. So if you haven't been to Delphi, you should plan a trip. It's a lot of fun.
Put a pin in.
Yeah, yeah, we'll let you put a pin in, right? So out here is a glass showroom. I think Val mentioned earlier.
Yes, I did. I mentioned it, but this is it, not the other room. This is the glass showroom. And then there's the warehouse guys and girls working.
Yeah. So yeah, we're at the moment the retail store's not open, and we're not. The phone lines aren't open. So But the warehouse comes in early in the morning, a lot of times because just to beat the heat, you know, it's a little warm out here today. And so they're processing all the orders that are going to go out, that'll get shipped out today. So you'll see some of them walking around, pulling glass, working off pick tickets, working off an order. But this is where most of the glass is kept here, so we let our customers shop this. So one of the few places I think we're allowed customers to come in and actually handle the glass. I mean, we let them pick whatever sheet they want to pick. And so when somebody orders something, you know, again, comes into the store and they want to color a glass, we let them, any of the glass on top they can pick out and handle it. So
Yeah.
it's kind of nice to hand select, you know, your own glass. But
And this is our frit, so this is our 96 frit, our bullseye frit's over there. Things are, once again, categorized, and for the fusible lines, we try to keep everything that's compatible within one section. So most of the room on this side is the 90, and on this side up here you can see the sign 96. Stained glass is kind of scattered out. It goes way further than you can see, right? But
yeah, we're gonna wander around and show you where some of that is.
Are we going this way?
Yeah, we're gonna go this way, I think. So
Yeah.
we carry probably over 2,000 different items of glass, so different colors, different brands.
And that's just our stock glass.
Yeah, and that's just the stock glass. See one of the warehouse guys working on the glass.
Yeah, see?
Working hard, pulling hard, right? I think I'm supposed to be helping them, but but I snuck out of it today. So this is one of our classrooms. This is a fusing classroom, and you probably have seen some of this, and if you've seen the live videos before, you probably saw the backdrop maybe
Right,
of,
this is
of
where
some of the frit.
we
But
hold the table over, and then
Yeah.
we sit with this as our backdrop because we think that's pretty.
and you can see that. I mean, the classrooms really we use them. We use them all the time.
Yeah,
so
can you
we,
see how messy
I know
someone
we were
left
like
it?
thought that we should get these all cleaned up and make everything look pristine, but to be honest, most of the time the classrooms look like this because we just had 2 classes yesterday, and so some of the stuff on the table is left over from some classes. Some of them is products or some projects that need to get shipped out from a class that was a little while ago.
Yeah.
So
Are we going through the doors?
yeah, let's go.
Okay.
You want to go through the
Sure.
the doors?
So actually, these rooms are connected, which is kind of nice. So this room is the fusing classroom, and then these doors take us into the kiln room, where all the kilns are, which is not air conditioned. So close those doors. See the sign? Please close those doors. Okay, and so these are the kilns, and this is the molds at the end, and this is where you know our students get to use the different kilns, different sizes.
And at the moment, we're down 2 kilns. You know, we normally would have another one this size. Well, again, these bathtub size kilns. We normally have another one of those, and then one of the large kilns you see back here, those 26-inch square ones. We normally have another one of these. We just, well, to be honest, we sold a couple to some customers. You know, if you're familiar, we're having a lot of the manufacturers are having some issues, you know, just with production with kilns, and so I know we sold a couple of our classroom models to help out a couple of our customers that were in desperate need of a kiln and couldn't wait 6 months or whatever to get a kiln. So we're short a little bit, but we make it do with our classes.
So now we're going to go this way.
Yeah, we're going to follow us. We'll show you the last classrooms are flame working room, which, you know, if you watch the Facebook Lives, you know that Val does a lot of the flame working classes here.
So it's kind of neat the way they're connected, because sometimes we have to get something out of this room or that room, and so it's really nice to have them connected that way and not have to always go out into the area out there where we're going to go next. I mean,
I think we've shown you I don't know if
The
you've seen the
hood?
hood before, but you know we have this nice large hood, right? Because we need to recirculate the air, make sure that the air is fresh in here, and you know any of the residual effects from burning the gas, we want to get that off, obviously. So a nice big hood that takes care of that.
Yep.
You see tanks of oxygen sitting around. Totally.
Yep. Propane's down
Totally
here.
safe.
Can't see it, but it's
And, yep, we got some classes coming this weekend, so we're getting ready for some of them, and so Val has put some of the torches out up on the table, but we're still gathering around getting those things ready, right? Got
Yep.
a few classes starting tomorrow.
For our glass getaway.
Yeah, Glass
Right.
Getaway,
Right,
where
watch
we
yourself.
do like
There you
11 days of classes, which is kind of fun. So we're gonna head back out. The doors here takes us back out to the glass showroom, but this area here in front of the 2 classrooms is an area that we're just developing. We haven't really got it totally where we'd like, but if you can see this fun little unit that we have here, This is called the Double Dragon is what it's called. So it's a furnace for doing glass blowing. The furnace isn't on today because it's like 100 degrees here today. But you can see that we plan on doing some demos, some classes, probably on glass blowing later on in the fall. We were hoping to do a Facebook Live on glass blowing at some point, so hopefully you guys continue to
Follow
tune into
us, yeah.
we'll show you some kind of fun things that this little unit can do. You'll see some of our cold working equipment. You know, we have sandblaster, we have some tile saws, flat lap grinder. We've been moving things around, so some of the areas are a little cluttered looking.
Cluttered,
perhaps,
that's a good
but-
word. A little bit cluttered.
Yeah, we got redid. You guys will see that when we walk through some of the office areas, we just got those redone, new carpet,
nice,
that kind of stuff. So,
Right.
well, we're gonna head out into the warehouse. Yeah, we can see another quick pan of some of the glass that's available. And as you know, Val was mentioning earlier, I think, or maybe Kaylee was saying that, you know, when we first walked in, it's kind of hard to see the scale and scope of the size of this room, but you can see where all the different manufacturers' colors of glass are. We have some colored Boro for those people that do Boro work. We try to keep the Boro out here because it's a different COE than the 104 soft glass, so we keep that out here.
Color, rod,
Yeah.
tube, it's all out here.
Yeah, the rods and tubes of Boro are here. All the cane is here, lead, zinc, copper, wood framing stock is here. You might see some, every now and then, some empty bins. Mainly it's just, again, getting glass from the manufacturers, right? Normally we're pretty full, but as you know, again, everybody's kind of struggling with production a little bit. So now we get to go someplace, like I said, that most people don't get a chance to see. And this is the warehouse area. And so you'll probably see some of the workers. I see a few of them hiding because they don't want to be on camera. But this is where a lot of the glass, this area here is where all the glass gets packed. You can see some of the boxes getting ready. You've got Lucas on the on the bander, banding the glass. So we put cardboard between every piece. As you guys know, if you've had glass shipped from us, we actually, you know, like to think we do a pretty nice job of getting glass kind of shipped out. I think we're gonna come this way, right?
Yep.
So, again, you can see all of these boxes getting put on pallets. This is just, you know, part of today's order, not even the full day's order. This is where we manifest or process the labels for where things are going to ship. So you can see more boxes that are on here. FedEx parks a trailer for us, and then in the morning we have this empty trailer that we fill up with pallets, as you can see. More stuff going out, so
Yep.
some of you are, if you're wondering where your stuff is at, it's probably on this pallet. Right? So this is where we keep some of our back stock of glass. I know we had a lot of glass out in the other room, but you can see that we can't put it all out there, so a lot of it, some of the extra glass is kept back here in the crates. The ocean side, Wisma.
And that's receiving over there.
Yeah, in the back you
where-
can see there's is where they do all the receiving. I'm sure if you saw the doors to the left there.
Yeah, those
I
bay
mean, that's
doors.
where all the trucks come in, and
For delivery.
yeah, usually at this time of day they're usually done. They usually come pretty early in the morning to do all that sort of stuff. Again, more glass to our left. To our right is where you can see actual line where the different orders come down. We put them in boxes. You know, Colin's working hard with the spray and bag foam stuff, which works pretty well. And then again, just more of the warehouse. And we can show you more of this, but it's pretty not that interesting, other than just these racks of products, as you can see.
Kaylee can pan down a few of them because it is. I mean, it goes a ways, and there's like product in every slot. So.
Oh yeah. As you can see, so again, we carry lots of stuff, and we try to do a nice job. I think for the most part, we do a pretty nice job of keeping things in stock. You know, if the vendor has it, you know, then usually we have it too. So which is pretty nice. Usually we're only out when they're out. We do a lot of our own kits. We box up our own kits. And,
Let's go down the glass pack aisle.
Oh yeah, we'll go down the glass pack aisle because this is something else that we do a lot of. So all these glass packs are ones that we package ourselves. So we cut all the glass, and then it's sorted by either color or style, or if you're a fuser, it's by the COE, right, 90 or 96. They're all labeled, pretty good, so it's pretty easy to tell.
They're real handy, actually, aren't they? I mean, if you're just wanting to try a piece of something and you're not really wanting to buy a full sheet.
Sure, I think it's a great one.
I mean, or fusing, and sometimes we have their in color palettes. So it can be a real nice way to get some starting.
Yeah, especially
point.
if you're sort of, if you're new at it, or maybe you're trying a new manufacturer and you want to just see what they offer, what their glass is like. As Val was mentioning, I mean, you get a nice variety. And for the most part, I think, the price is usually pretty good. I mean, it's certainly better than buying several larger sheets of glass. And
We'll tell you if you're going to trip.
we almost,
Thank you.
We almost ran into a warehouse worker, too. So that's right. Everybody's out there working hard today, getting stuff out. I know they're trying to get done. Like I mentioned before, the warehouse comes in pretty early so they can get out at a decent time before it
Gets really, it's been, I mean, it was 96 here yesterday.
Oh gosh, maybe, I think
It was
over
hotter than that, and the humidity is crazy.
Oh, look, V opened the door for us. How nice.
Thanks, V.
Be one of the tireless warehouse workers. That's right. Thanks. And then this comes, we're coming into the office area. This is where we have this kind of wall of fame that shows all of the covers of our catalogs that we've had. So Delphi is celebrating its 50th anniversary. And so we have catalogs from the very beginning, which is kind of exciting. I mean, for us to see that work around here, you can see one of the very first ones. That one says 1974. So I know that the business was started in 72. But that was probably one of the very first catalogs.
Yeah.
And you can see the different ones. And then, are you on one?
Mm-hmm. There we go.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We can look at one.
Oh, stop. Yeah, right.
Val was on a couple of years ago.
Yeah, it was just a
Right.
couple of years ago.
I'm sure I'm on one.
Oh, yeah, you're right here.
Oh,
You're right
look at
next to
that.
me.
Yeah, back when.
Oh, look at you. You were such a
my.
youngin'
Yeah,
back
wow.
then. Wow.
Yeah, what happened?
It happens to all of us, I guess, right?
So then this is, again, some of the inner workings of Delphi, right? This is the office area. This is where the contact center or the call center. I'm not 100% sure what they always go by, but you'll see like the people that do the purchasing, our merchandising departments in here, marketing departments in here. So we'll try not to disturb them as we come through, but we just thought you guys might want to see what kind of goes on behind the scenes, right?
Yeah, where the people are that take your orders, they're behind that wall right there.
They're right in there. You can see them now slaving away at the computers, right? And there's various people over here that are super quiet because they don't want to be on camera.
That's
but
right.
They're,
But they're turning
it's
and
our
smiling.
purchasing department, our marketing
Yes.
departments, and
Melanie's hard at work on her.
e-commerce.
Yeah.
Mel in her big tall chair. Yes.
Then this door is going to take us back out to, again, my favorite part of the whole building.
The glass room.
Yeah, which is the glass room, right? I mean, I think one of the comments we often hear from customers that visit is that, it can be overwhelming to see, all of the different choices and options that are available.
Definitely. Yes, definitely. But it's also nice. I mean, it's also fun. And that's why
Oh, yeah.
we talked about, and that's why we have that seating area, because people are out here for a long time. And so, their significant other has that place to sit.
Oh, yeah.
So I think people do enjoy having this much of a choice. So
Yeah, to me, it's like a kid in a candy store, right? I mean, it's just certainly just a whole lot to look at, and it's hard not to go home with all of it, right?
So does
But
that,
I think that's it,
is
right? I
that
think
it?
that's part of the tour. So,
Okay.
we
Well-
appreciate anyone that kind of hung around and stayed with us through it.
Yeah.
If you have questions about anything we talked about, as always, you can, email us at facebook@delphiglass.com, or you can always message us below, or we have, like, the Instagram, whatever.
We don't have our
We don't have
The heat's affecting Roy.
That's right. Or if you have suggestions, we'll be back in a couple weeks.
Yeah, we'll probably be back
right?
in a couple
So
weeks, and then,
we'll do something.
we certainly will.
And hopefully we'll find our microphones.
Yeah, sorry, we'll find our microphones. As I mentioned, we packed up the office area as we were moving, and I'm sure our microphones in a box somewhere that we couldn't find.
Super safe.
So, yeah.
Yeah, right.
Well, thanks for joining
Yep.
us today.
We'll see you next time.
See ya.